Hi guys, my name is Logan and I'm the Coeur d'Alene writing tutor. As the semester gets underway, it's really common for me to present in front of live classes. But with COVID and stuff, more and more people are taking online classes, and so I really wanted to be able to reach out to you guys and say my piece. So here it goes. So first of all, I am very used to working with online students. I'm one myself. I work from home. I'm currently in my office. And I really wanted to reach out to you guys and make sure that you knew that you're more than welcome to use the Writing Center. You don't have to come to main campus. In fact, I don't do a lot of live consultations. Most of my consultations are over Zoom or phone. So that resource is totally accessible to you guys, and I love to hear from you. The second thing I want to point out is that I love working with non-traditional students. Don't get me wrong, traditional students are awesome. I'm a traditional student myself. I'm in my early 20s. But I also really love working with non-traditional students. You guys have like an edge on writing because a lot of times you guys have, you've lived life, you've got experience. Chances are you're probably more enthusiastic about your career or your major, and you guys are just so much fun to talk to. So also don't be discouraged by that. You guys are awesome. I love to talk to you. And the third thing I wanted to point out real quick, I want to keep this video super short because I know y'all are just itching to get after your classes, and that's awesome. The other thing I wanted to point out is that this didn't occur to me until I became a writing tutor myself. As you're digging into your syllabi and you're trying to get your schedules figured out, when am I going to have class and when am I going to work on these major projects and stuff like that, it can be really easy to feel overwhelmed, especially if this class that you're starting requires a writing assignment you've never written before, like a big scary literature review. This may be your first time writing one, but it's not my first time consulting one. This may be your first time working under a particular professor, but chances are it's probably not my first time working with a particular professor's assignments. So even if you don't have a paper that you're necessarily working on right now, if you want to come talk to me about hey, I really feel the need to be working on this big project, like to get a good start on it, but I'm feeling a little overwhelmed by it. Can you give me some details? Can you tell me what I'm up to here? That's awesome. I would totally love to do that. I love it when students come and pick my brain. It's crazy. One of my favorite parts of my job is all the detective work that I do. When I work with students on, particular assignments and stuff, I'll email them a couple weeks afterwards and say, hey, you certainly don't have to disclose your grades to me, but has your professor left you any feedback on that assignment? I'd be really interested in knowing, what your instructor had to say after, all the edits and stuff that we made. And that is absolutely one of the best parts about working with a tutor, is that I've got my hands on all of that information, and that is, I love to share it with students. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by some of your assignments, or if you're still you're good, you got it, you go guys. But as always, feel free to email Coeur d'Alene Writing Center's address or the main campus and set up an appointment if you have questions, if you need help getting started, if you want somebody to help hold you accountable. I know it can be really tricky to remember to work on semester-long projects if your professor doesn't require, regular submissions of the parts and pieces. It can be really easy to lose track of those. So if you want somebody to help with that, or just anything related to writing, shoot us an email, let us know. The very last thing I wanted to throw out there is that main campus does appointments from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, to the best of my knowledge. However, they work with a largely traditional student population, and up here in Coeur d'Alene, I work with a lot more non-traditional students. And so while I only keep an eye on my email between 9 to 5, if you work an odd shift, I know a lot of non-traditional students work and do school. I do appointments after 5 all the time. It's not unusual for me to have 6:30, 7 o'clock appointments, because you guys are working and then you got to pick up kids and stuff like that. I totally get it. Just send me an email sometime between 9 to 5 and we can totally set up a time. Like I said, I'm an online student myself, and so I am so very, very flexible, and I will bend over backwards to help you guys with any kind of writing assignment. So from LCSC Writing Center to you, good luck on your classes, and as always, please feel free to ask questions if you feel stuck or lost or overwhelmed. I look forward to hearing from you.